Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Dimitri Thomas. Welcome to my channel. Super excited to have you guys joining in with me on a bit of everything where we talk about, think about, and be about just a little bit of everything. And so, you guys can already see by the title that we're going to be talking about and being about business. So, today is going to be one of my business updates. I know I haven't really been giving you guys much of an insider on what's going on, but of course, we're here now, and so let's go ahead and talk about it. So, as many of you may know, I started my company back in September, got it established, got the LLC and everything started up, and it wasn't until November that I landed my first gig, and then December I started full operation. And with it now being February, I'm still running strong and still trying to acquire new contracts and opportunities for myself. And of course, as you guys can see, I'm in a new setting. So I got my first office location here in Atlanta, Georgia. Super exciting. And so with that, I'm going to show you guys what I got going on. So this space is very simple. We just got a big old desk that takes up like 90% of the room. And then you have this counter space where I'll be keeping all my tools and things like that. Pretty soon I'm going to get a shelving system that will be able to keep up with more tools so I don't always have to go back to my storage for certain things. You know, my storage will more so hold like the dirty shit, like ladders and shovels and stuff like that. But here, you know, I can keep my drills, keep them inside, keep them from getting like moisture built up in them and things like that. And on this wall, eventually I'm going to get a whiteboard, and on my whiteboard, I will call it my vision board, and that's where I'll be posting up all my goals and dreams and aspirations on what I want to achieve with my business. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, this space is pretty spacious and things like that. I know some folks out there may deem it unnecessary to have an office location, but I beg to differ. I believe that having a physical office location helps your business, at least from a professional and marketing standpoint. You want people to know where to point when they're looking for you, right? And they want to be able to point east, north, west, or south. And of course, people know where to find me officially. If you Google Demi Neutron Handy Services, you'll be able to find the address of this physical office location. Now, again, it's not a requirement, you know, especially considering that I'm going to be spending the majority of my time out in the field. It's not necessary, but there are a plethora of other ways that you can professionalize your business. You can get a virtual address. I actually didn't learn about virtual addresses until I met my lady this past year. I didn't know that that was a thing. Apparently, it is. Or you can just do it straight out of your home. But of course, I felt like that this would be the next best decision for Demi Neutron Handy Services. And I may have not actually told you guys the name of my business here on YouTube. Demi Neutron Handy Services is the name of my business. It's a play on my name, and it also is a play on a childhood show that I used to watch long, long ago called Jimmy Neutron. So Jimmy Neutron was a smarty pants kid, had a lot of ideas, a lot of innovation, a lot of ambition, and I feel like that reflects me the best. Outside of the smarty pants part, but a lot of times throughout my experience as a handyman, I was always told that I knew how to articulate the issues very well, and then from there be able to properly execute the task. So with that being among the things I was always told, I just felt like, yeah, this should be the name of the business. And so Demi Neutron was born. But now we are here in February, and I have a lot of things that I want to do, and that is professionalize my business. That's going to be the next steps. Yes, I got the physical office location, but of course, there's other things that I want to achieve in order to market myself a lot better. That includes getting t-shirts, hats, business cards, getting an official work van or work vehicle. I mean, I don't have to give you guys too much information for you guys to understand that this is what humble beginnings looks like. This is what starting from scratch looks like. And of course, anybody can do it. You just have to have the drive and the desire to do so. So, you know, of course, you guys have also seen different parts of myself where I was in a very, very vulnerable state, not really knowing if this is going to work out. And even still, I find myself just wondering, where is this all going to lead? But of course, even with that uncertainty, life can take a turn. You can always change the direction that your life goes. It just takes making the right decision. And sometimes you may not make the correct decision for your life, but you learn from it from there. I actually had a conversation earlier today with my sister regarding that very fact, that we have to learn from things from our past that may have set us back majorly. And as long as you apply those lessons to your current situation, then nothing can stop you. And even if something does, just get your ass back up and get the fuck back out there. And sorry for my language, but it's true. And so I want to use this as an opportunity to inspire those of you out there who may not have just every single door at your disposal. Sometimes you got to build your own door. And I feel like that is the best representation as someone who is a part of a handyman company, who's the owner of a handyman company. As a handyman, we have to build our own doors. We have to build our own bridges. We have to pave our own roads. And so this is exciting. And of course, I hope that my journey can be of some sort of inspiration to any of you out there, that any of you can do it. I don't come from this just amazing, privileged background. I come from somewhere in the middle. And so just learning things, and understanding how I fit in the vision. I feel like that's what's going to give you guys the key. That's what's going to give me the key. It's just understanding my place in the world and fighting my way to the top. But yeah, that pretty much concludes today's business update. Basically, this coming month, the focus is just going to be acquiring new contracts and new opportunities for myself and working on professionalizing my business. It's time to get some t-shirts. It's time to start marketing myself a little bit differently. And no, marketing yourself does not necessarily speak for the work itself. You still have to represent the work and go out and do what you need to do. But the marketing aspects just gives people a little bit more of a peace of mind that you actually take yourself serious. But remember, it's not necessary. It really isn't. I know that there's some dudes, especially, you have the Hispanics that really know how to take over this industry. They don't always have t-shirts. They come in their, beat up work vans and they knock the work out and head back home to their family. So it's not always necessary to really just have all of that. But that's just among the goals that I have as a business owner. I definitely take my business serious, and I want other people to as well. And I want to market myself just a little bit differently, and we're going to get it going. So without any further ado, appreciate you guys tuning in to this business update, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Deuces.